Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Smith almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't
that monster for minute time.
You have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He'll buy some time right. And he will go
sack, bitch.
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Smith. Josh Jackson's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I see you looking, I can see it in my shadow. Wanna pull up in my Mercedes. What do you say? Sorry. Fuck that up.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Bullshit.
And Peterson in week 3 against Green Bay, he woke back up
on the floor. Give me some more. Oh, what's like another
96 yards and a touchdown. Week 2, that's 20 yards on the ground. Indianapolis modeled him up. And then he explodes against Green Bay. And throughout his career, he has exploded against Green Bay. He put 199 on him one time when he was in Minnesota. I mean, he had well over 1,700 yards against Green Bay.
Let's go.
It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, the 40, the 30, 10. And he will
nigga fast.
Interception return for a Colts TD. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you start.
Don't he got a Y in his name? Biamba? Some shit like that. I don't know. Y'all shouldn't even listen to no shit I say when they don't watch basketball.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six.
Takupo?
They can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now Smith. And his first pass is in.
Almost got picked off again, nigga.
Another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. They got his man complete.
Fuck.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Smith throwing again, rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive back, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel. That's all I paid so we paid the proper price.
Okay, how much was it? $9?
15 cents.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That's what I said.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. A beautiful fake. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Here's Mack. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. They'll run with Mack. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. Here's Locke. It's complete to Graham. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ryan Graham, 56 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jamison Crowder, 77 yards. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Colts coming back out here on offense. Charles, what do you make of them 3 weeks in? Yes, 1-2, but the win against Washington, and then last week they gave the Eagles all they could handle in Philly.
They absolutely did, and so much of it comes back to one person. And I know it's a team game. I know you need 11 on 11. But Andrew Luck being back, not just his play, but his presence, I think it elevates everyone around him, both on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. So anytime he's playing, you're taking on a team in Indianapolis that's going to give you a hard time, a team that can beat you.
Interesting few weeks coming up. They're going to be home for a desperate and winless Houston Texans team, then at New England, and then at the Jets. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Luck. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Luck on 1st down. Looking deep for Hilton. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 48 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Smith.
Yeah, boy.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On the carry, it's Wilkins. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jordan Wilkins, 29 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get your confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. On first down, it's Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd and 10, Smith again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mack. And a short gain down to about the 33. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I'm playing Madden, I'm streaming.
Now a carry from Mack. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll run it here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect the pass play.
Ooh, he tossed that nigga Ebron.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run it here with Wilkins. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Huh?
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is
I tried to get T.Y. This nigga's down.
Now a timeout.
Fuck, I tried to call the play.
As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it.
Try about jump like Jordan.
They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there.
I ran a pick back to the house and I scored 3 times.
They snap it to Luck. This is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters.
Yeah, I think I ran a 60-yard interception back, and then I picked the nigga off and ran for 30 yards for a touchdown.
Out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. Second half,
I can, but I haven't got on it. Let that shit go out of bounds.
And they will receive the football.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Love.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Locke. It's complete on the bubble screen.
Who, me?
That's Grant. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Redskins are going to get it at the 20. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those 2.
Quick hitch, complete. It's Richardson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot.
He got wide open right there.
How about the defense?
And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Smith finding Doxson that time for a Washington first. Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
Shit, bitch.
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Smith now to throw again.
This nigga holding like a motherfucker.
The receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 22. On first down, Smith.
Oh, no, that nigga hand was right there. I got you, bro. Go ahead.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the red zone now, Smith. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Smith now to throw.
Nigga.
That is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown
Trash.
Washington. Jordan Reed, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side.
These niggas' hands is right there, man. What the fuck?
But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
Now, loose football.
That nigga had the ball in his hand. How you fumble? The ball was still in his hand.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. This is Wilkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And avoids the contact by sliding. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play that time for the Colts. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Mack. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle.
He runs acting like a bitch.
No further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Mason Foster able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
All right, look.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10. Smith on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete.
What's that bullshit?
And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play, Smith to Crowder, 49 yards. Throwing on 1st down, Smith. And he drops this off to Townsend complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Yeah, he sure did.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Airing one out for Crowder.
Woo! Fuck!
A great chance there for the interception in
Fuck.
the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing again is Smith. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Al Woods able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up 4th down. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The big
Oh, that nigga's open, too. I should just stay in the pocket.
Preston Smith. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. From the 50, it's long. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Colts on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 17. A shotgun snap for Love. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Crowder now to return. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Smith to throw on 3rd down.
Throw that down, boy.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a
oh, come on, man. I was in the right spot.
Run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Smith docks him with a grab over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbound.
That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete.
Nigga didn't fucking turn around.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. There defensively was Matthias Farley to knock it away. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Come on, pick the ball up, you faggot.
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Luck gonna throw it. Brought in over the middle by the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They run again with Wilkins. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Colts on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. Now Love, looking deep for Hilton. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead
So
at all.
nobody watching my game no more.
Raises the
It's cool.
question of
Fuck y'all.
what's right in this game nowadays? Do you sit on the ball and run
Nah,
it?
niggas just came back. It's tied up.
Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like
Yeah, he scored just now, nigga, and then I just threw a pick 6.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Got 19 seconds, man.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
No, you gotta go PS Vista.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Locke. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games.
Damn, I lost.
We know we want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal. Win all your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Oh, you shouldn't listen to me. I could be lying.
We want back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, no new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, we wake 'em up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We won't back in. Back in. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. They can't win. No new friends. No new friends. Football fans. Football. They sleep again. They sleep. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Wake up.
Hey, Anthony.
Wake up. The cake up. Raise up.
I knew you. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I just said it.